Let's be honest. When people hear the words processed food, they immediately imagine a bright orange bag of chips, a microwave beeping like it just finished a scientific experiment, or that shiny canned meat your uncle swears is premium cuisine. Processed foods have a questionable reputation, like that one classmate who was fun but always somehow involved in trouble. Welcome to today's video, where we peel back the wrapper, literally and figuratively, and find out whether processed foods deserve the hate or if we've misunderstood them this whole time. So let's find out a big question. Can processed food still be nutritious, or is it all doom, salt, and preservatives? Join us right here on History of Food. Let's start with something surprisingly comforting. Not all processing is evil. In fact, even your favorite healthy foods are technically processed. Washing, cutting, freezing, pasteurizing. These are all forms of processing. If you've ever bought pre-cut mango slices because you were too lazy to chop them yourself, congratulations. You have consumed processed food, and it probably saved you from slicing your hand, so that's a win. There's a big difference between food that's processed and food that's ultra-processed. Think of processed foods as the introverts, low-key, helpful, not seeking attention. Ultra-processed foods, on the other hand, are the loud party people loaded with ingredients you can't pronounce, like sodium metabisulfite or tocopherol what now. They show up in flashy packaging, taste amazing, but may leave you questioning your life choices. So where do we draw the line? That's where things get interesting. Let's talk about minimally processed foods. These are foods that are altered just enough to make your life easier, but still keep their nutritional goodness intact. Frozen vegetables? Processed. Canned beans? Processed. Whole grain bread? Yup, processed. But are they healthy? Absolutely. Fun fact. Frozen fruits and vegetables can sometimes be more nutritious than fresh ones because they're frozen at peak ripeness. Meanwhile, the fresh veggies sitting in your fridge slowly shrink and look like they're contemplating their own mortality. So the next time someone judges you for buying frozen broccoli, you can proudly say, "Actually, this is science." Now, of course, not all processed foods are gentle and wholesome. Enter ultra-processed foods, the ones with a shopping list of ingredients that sounds like a chemistry quiz. These foods are engineered to taste addictive, last forever, and make you want to devour them at 2 a.m. And honestly, sometimes that's exactly what you need after a long day. But the reality is, many ultra-processed foods are high in salt, sugar, unhealthy fats, and additives that your body doesn't exactly appreciate. They're not poison, but let's just say they're not the friends you want to hang out with every day. Now, even ultra-processed foods can still contain nutrients, especially if they're fortified. Breakfast cereals, for instance, are often loaded with vitamins and minerals, sometimes more than the natural foods you eat. Instant oatmeal, often fortified. That bread you love, enriched with nutrients. Even certain snack bars might contain more fiber than your entire lunch. So yes, processed food can still be nutritious, just not equally nutritious. Let's break it down by category so it's easier to digest than the ingredient list of instant noodles. Category 1. Nutrient-preserving processed foods. This group includes canned tuna, frozen vegetables, yogurt, whole grain cereals, canned tomatoes, tofu, even peanut butter. These foods still carry their natural nutrients, sometimes even enhanced with a little processing magic. Canned tomatoes, for example, actually have more lycopene, an antioxidant, than fresh ones. And nobody complains about that unless they're allergic to fun and flavor. Category 2. Fortified foods. Fortification is basically the food industry saying, let's make this actually helpful. Some foods lose nutrients during processing, so manufacturers add them back. Others get bonus nutrients they never had in the first place. Think of it like upgrading your food's armor in a video game. Commonly fortified items include cereals, milk with vitamin D, bread, plant-based milks, salt with iodine, some juices. The catch: fortified doesn't always mean healthy overall. A sugary cereal with extra vitamins is still, well, a sugary cereal wearing a superhero cape. Cute, but deceptive. Category 3. Convenience foods that are just fine. These are the foods that won't hurt you but won't exactly write love letters to your arteries either. Think rotisserie chicken, canned soup with low sodium, pasta sauces, flavored yogurt, sausages with fewer additives. They're the middle ground items, more like acquaintances than best friends. They save time, they're easy to prepare, and when chosen wisely, they can absolutely be part of a balanced diet. Just maybe don't drink the pasta sauce straight from the jar. We have to draw the line somewhere. Category 4. Ultra-processed treat foods. This is where we find our beloved guilty pleasures: chips, candy, sweetened drinks, instant ramen, frozen pizza, and every snack that calls your name louder than your responsibilities. These aren't nutritious, but they are emotionally supportive, which sometimes counts for something. The secret is simple: moderation. Enjoy your instant noodles. Just add an egg or veggies so your body doesn't file a complaint. Now here's the part that surprises a lot of people. The context of your entire diet matters more than whether one individual item is processed. If your diet is mostly whole foods, vegetables, fruits, grains, lean proteins, then adding some processed items isn't going to send your health spiraling into chaos. In fact, processed foods often play a practical role in keeping you nourished, especially when life gets messy, busy, or just plain overwhelming. So can processed food still be nutritious? Absolutely. Should you rely on it for every meal? Probably not. Will eating it occasionally destroy your health? Definitely not. Does it make your life easier? Oh yes, especially when you come home tired, hungry, and ready to eat anything that doesn't require chopping. Processed foods exist on a spectrum. Some are great, some are okay, and some should stay in the occasional cravings department. At the end of the day, it's about balance, moderation, and making choices that fit your lifestyle. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for watching. If you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution.